Howdy YouTube, and welcome to another episode of the Gunman. So today we've got another review, something a little bit different today. It's the Altair LED spray gun light from Sagola. So Sagola were kind enough to send this one out for the purpose of review. They didn't even let me know that they were sending it out, so they sent it over to Perth, so I'd had to get redirected over here to Melbourne, where I'm living at the moment. So all of that aside, we've got this spray gun light, and if you're lucky enough to own a Sagola, it will just clip straight onto the front of the gun, nice and handy. I'm not sure that it will fit onto any other guns, so that's potentially one downside. There are some other companies who have spray gun lights which are universal fit. The one that I really like the look of, like the idea, because it's different. It's like it's called the Gunman, and it's just like a headlamp, right? And it just straps onto the pot. So yeah, if you needed it, you don't have to go and get a different one for each gun or brand of gun or whatever. 10 points for something different there, but yeah, either way, we'll get into the booth soon if we have to, I guess. Anyway, one good thing about this is that it's got two different brightness settings. So I think the main purpose of these would be for the kind of painters that paint in caves or dens where there's no light, but anyone that's in a professional spray booth, like, honestly, I have no idea why these are so popular. They seem to be really popular amongst some painters out there. Like, yeah, I actually learnt a big lesson when I did a review on one of these, the original lights, right? They sent them out to me from the States. At that time, they were 500 Australian dollars. Like, it was insanely expensive. I was new on the YouTube, right? So it was one of the first things that was ever sent out to me. So I was being extra nice. I made it very clear to them at the very start before doing it. I said this is going to be a review and I reserve the right to say whatever I like about it. They still had the gall to turn around to me and send me an angry email at the end of that and say, how dare you, blah, 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 we sent it out to you for free. And it's like, mate, you didn't buy me. You sent out a stupid LED light, which is, if I'm to be honest, I'll go back and re-edit that video. I'll re-edit it now and say, mate, your light is stupid. It's like they actually posted, I don't know, like they posted something today. They said, oh, to all the dinosaurs who said something about those lights being no good, and they posted a picture of a car with two different colors on it. It's like, mate, that light is not going to change. Like, you could go in there with a torch and you're still going to paint the wrong color. Like, you know what I'm like? It is so stupid. And then to like turn around and start dissing people who just don't like your products. Like, whatever, man. Like, I don't know, if you don't like something that I have, like, I'm not going to go and, you know, laugh at you about it, but it's like, you're taking the piss out of painters who just don't like your product. Because you know how many products there are out there to like or not like? Doesn't mean anyone's a good or a bad painter, or they're just going to start painting things in the wrong colour, you know. Either way, it's silly. These lights are silly. I've got less vision with it on. Look, they're less bad for base coat. Yeah, you heard that right. They're less bad. They're not good for base coat. They're not necessary for base coat. They're just less bad. Even spraying at home. Like, if you're spraying inside a trailer, like a box trailer, inside it where there's no light, even then, go get yourself a $20 or less, a $15 head torch with 1,000 lumen rechargeable, you know? You don't have to get one to fit onto each gun. And again, like, don't take any of this personal, Sagola. I like Sagola. I think this is actually a far better product than this company that I was talking about before. And I'm just about certain that Sagola will not take this the wrong way. I just don't think you've hit a, you know, I don't think these are going to sell that well, to be honest. I would be surprised if anyone bought one of these based off my review. There may be some people out there who think, hey, this will be the solution, but look, trust me, you can see when the light's on there, it's glary. You literally have worse vision with it on than off. Good thing that I just sort of paint off muscle memory. I just move with the spray gun, you know, just be at one with the spray gun. I'm really joking, but yeah, I don't know, like I've got very fluid movement. I feel very comfortable behind a spray gun. I could just about do it blindfolded. Yeah, that'd be a good YouTube video, wouldn't it? But yeah, that's about it. That's where I'm at with it. I think I spent most of this video just bitching about my past experience with, yeah. But look, like I say before, I can't remember if I actually said it, but it's a funny story because I actually thank that other company. Well, I'm not here to slander them or give them any more bad press or whatever. Don't go and give them a hard time. I'm just saying that I learned a lesson from the way they treated me, and the lesson was just be honest. If you think something's crap, be brutally honest. And like I say, that was early on. It was one of the first things I ever reviewed, so I'm actually eternally grateful for the way that turned out. I'm grateful that I probably went a little bit too nice because they gave it to me, and I'm glad that they taught me the lesson to be brutally honest when it comes to reviewing tools. In the last couple of years, me personally, price doesn't matter as much. I know you're going to be saying, what are you on about? You've always been high on price, but now the way I stand, it's like, and potentially it's just partly because of where I'm at in life. I'm actually making pretty good money for a spray painter, and the way I see it is, if you have to pay an extra $200 or $300 for a tool that's going to last a lifetime, you'll soon forget the $200 or $300, but when that tool's lasted you for 15, 20 years, like, yeah, I don't know, sort of self-explanatory, isn't it? But yeah, let us know what you think about it. It seems to be a little bit of a divisive topic when it does come to the spray painting community. Many people love them. Many people like me just think they're stupid. Like, I mean, I don't know, like 10 points for the idea, I guess, but then, like, you would think you'd be like, oh, good idea, let's try it. We tried it. It didn't really work. You know what I mean? That would have been the conclusion I came to. I'd be like, well, that didn't work. I wouldn't come to the conclusion of, wow, that was awesome. Let's do that again. Or let's try and make a product out of it and see if we can sell. I don't know. That's just where I'm at with it. I've actually come up with a couple of good little inventions myself. I'm not going to tell you because you'll probably go and steal my ideas, but I do need to float them to Colad. Colad seem to be like the European version of 3M. I reckon potentially that's who would make them up. Get a Gunman logo on the side of it and sell them. But no, I do actually have a few good ideas. To help. Sort of, it's actually to help keep your jobs a bit cleaner. So hopefully we can get that made one day. But isn't life busy, mate? Like, by the time you do your 9 to 5, it's all you can do is to get a YouTube video together. And the reason I haven't done a video in a few weeks is that I've been sick, so I decided to not put you through the worst of the nasally voice. It's a strange one. Not that sick, but it just won't go away. Like, you don't feel that bad, but like 2 or 3 weeks with like a nasally voice. Anyway, I'm rambling. Hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, be sure to give it a big thumbs up, and I'm always looking forward to hearing your thoughts on these wacky inventions. Again, thanks Sagola for sending it out. I do really love your spray guns, but not sure about those lights. Until next time, get out there and paint some shit. Coming out.